Now over Tennessee's capital, the governor is pushing for a change in the state constitution. It'll be up to voters in November to decide if the state's right-to-work law becomes part of the Constitution.
Tennessee Governor Bill Lee and former Governor Bill Haslam debuted a new ad this week urging voters to vote yes on Amendment 1 this November, putting the right to work into the state constitution. A no vote keeps it out of the Constitution, but Tennessee would still remain a right-to-work state.
John Jenko joins us in the studio tonight. John, what is the governor saying about this amendment?
Josh, Sarah, Tennessee's right-to-work law prevents employers from denying a job because of membership in or refusal to join a union. Local union members say they don't want right to work to be locked into the Constitution, but Governor Lee says putting that in the Constitution will continue economic and job growth.
Voting yes on one means that Tennessee workers can work in the environment that they choose, and that Tennessee jobs will continue to be created and our economy will continue to lead the country.
Campaigning ramping up for Tennessee's Amendment 1 on the November ballot. Governor Bill Lee and former Governor Bill Haslam appearing together, calling on voters to vote yes, putting right to work in the state constitution.
We've had a lot of success recruiting jobs to Tennessee. Great place to live, great place to work. But one of the fundamental reasons is that we're a right-to-work state, and we need to stay that way.
Tennessee has been a right-to-work state since 1947, but local union members say there's no reason to codify the law in the state constitution. It would take a majority vote in the General Assembly, then a supermajority in the next session, then approval by the voters to undo adding right-to-work to the Constitution.
It just keeps it from being encoded into the state constitution, where you can never make an amendment to it one way or the other. For generations. Why do you lock yourself in like that?
Governor Lee mentions federal efforts to repeal right to work in the ad. State Senator John Lundberg, a county chairman for the Vote Yes campaign, says one of those efforts could be the Protecting the Right to Organize, or PRO Act.
Pelosi passed the PRO Act in the House, which would repeal right-to-work protections nationwide.
That law would allow unions to require non-union workers in their workplaces to still pay dues, covering the cost of collective bargaining. Lundberg says right to work has been key in attracting large manufacturers to the state.
We've been much more attractive, particularly as other states have rolled those protections back.
But Osborne says right to work laws hurt the ability of workers to bargain.
It has hurt, I believe, overall, the workers of Tennessee, because it's kept their wages down.
Osborne says campaigning for Vote No on Amendment 1 is starting as well. He expects several billboards along Tennessee's major highways to be up in the coming weeks.